Well, today I saw Joker. So yeah, it's only just come out on Friday in the UK, and I'm seeing it today on Sunday. And this was a film I was looking forward to, but was very cautious about. When it was first announced, I was happy, but a bit cautious because DC films at the minute haven't had a very good track record. However, this one being a much, lower budget and smaller production, in comparison to some of them big, huge budget ones. This was actually a pleasant surprise. I actually enjoyed this a lot more than I thought I was going to. And unfortunately, there's been a lot of stories coming out across the UK about, and I don't know about this in America, but in the UK, a lot of people are apparently walking out on Joker. They pay for their tickets and that, and they're sitting in the cinema, and then they're walking out because it's too scary or too depressing for them. And I'm just thinking, are people just pansies these days? Because I was there with my 15-year-old brother, my little 15-year-old brother, and he was perfectly fine with it. So are people just complete pansies these days? But anyway, regardless of that, this is a really good character piece, and I'm glad it's a lot different from any, typical Joker origin story. If you were expecting, a very comic book-esque, stereotypical Joker origin story, it's not like that. It's actually a lot more realistic in the way it's told. So yeah, it's not, if you like the sort of more over the top vat of chemicals kind of thing, this is not going to be a film that you'll enjoy. But if you like a more psychological piece, then yeah, I really do like this film in that sense. And the way it, shows Arthur's, who is the Joker, who becomes the Joker, his mental illness. Yeah, it's pretty realistic in some way, in quite a few ways, and in a lot of ways, I kind of relate to it. Which, yeah, and there's bits where he does this, and if you've seen the trailer, you've seen it where he does this sort of weird dance. And my brother said, "Oh, you dance like that sometimes when you're walking the dog," and I was like, "Oh, shit." Yeah, but I really do enjoy this. However, I do have a couple of criticisms. Uh, Number one, one of the things with this film is that it shows you some things, but that aren't actually happening. It's just like in the Joker's head, and for the most part, they keep it pretty ambiguous on what's real and what isn't. Apart from a few scenes where it's made pretty blunt, just in case you didn't get it, that this isn't happening, this is in his head, kind of things, which was a bit, but didn't mind that too much. Something I did mind, and a lot of films do this, is the music, the score, the soundtrack to this was played far, far, far too loud in some scenes. It was just, pumped out those speakers at absolute max volume, and that just kind of ruined it. To be honest, I would have much preferred a few more quieter scenes in this, but yeah, also I think the length is a little bit too long. I think the first the first half is great. The first half of the film is great, no problems with that, and the pacing. However, the third quarter of it kind of slows down a bit too much, where it just feels like they're deliberately putting off Arthur becoming the Joker at that point. But then the final quarter of the film, where he does fully become the Joker, that is when it picks up again. So it has a pretty good ending and climax to it. So that was good. The only thing I'll say is they probably showed a bit too much in the trailer. That's all I'm gonna say. For example, they showed quite a bit of him as the Joker in the trailer, and just to say, he doesn't become the Joker until the last half an hour of this film. So Yeah, and when I say he becomes the Groot, I mean he doesn't put on the suit until, you know, the last half hour of the film. So if you're expecting that, sorry, you're gonna be disappointed. But yeah, really love this. And since wrong. Since I was in it on a certain day, I got this free postcard. I have no idea if they're doing two halves again, but maybe not. I don't know, but yeah, that is nice. The frame again is from Poundland. But yeah, Jacqueline Phoenix did a fantastic performance in this. He really sells it, and especially the scenes where you can see, you know, Arthur's very anorexic. Just really, you know, put his all into this role. So yeah, really enjoyed Joker. So yeah, I'm not gonna say any more because literally, if I say anything more, it will just spoil it. It's pretty much you just go in knowing as little as possible about this one and what's going to happen in it. Yeah. So anyway, that's it for this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.